What are the benefits of holding on to trauma?
If I didn't ride blade on curve, would you still?
So yeah, it's crazy because in the process of me like starting this video to like push this video out, my ring light broke, and like, you know, the part that like holds the phone in the middle, it's right here. Like, it's completely broken. I can't fix it. I can't super glue it. I can't tape it together. But I'm gonna still get this video out, even though I have to hold the phone. But that's okay. That's okay. So, hey everyone, welcome to my talk show. I'm gonna be talking about rebranding yourself and finding new ways, or relying on new techniques to help you rebrand yourself, right? So the other day, like, I kind of had like a mental conversation with myself on what can I do to upgrade myself? Like, what can I do to basically start all over again, right? Because sometimes we go through traumatic things, and we feel as though, you know, we have to live with those traumatic events for like the rest of our lives. Or sometimes you know, we just can't let those events go because they're so traumatizing. You know, sometimes we don't want to deal with the hurt. Sometimes we don't want to talk about the hurt. And sometimes you're stuck with living with that pain, and that pain is the reason why you haven't become the person you want to become. That pain is the reason why you haven't attracted the love, the abundance, the wealth, and different things that you're supposed to attract, because you're holding on to that pain, right? So today I'm going to give you some tools and some tips on what you can rely on to help you release that pain, so that you can walk in your purpose, so that you can become the person you want to become, and so that you can just ultimately just love yourself and cherish yourself and take better care of yourself, right? So number one, the other day, I was watching videos on YouTube, and like my whole timeline on YouTube is about like manifestation, is about rebranding yourself, self-care, self-love, and motivation videos. And I know like a lot of people may have a thing or two with what I'm about to say, but I ran across a few videos of like Kanye West describing or explaining like how you manifest things, and like how you become the person that you want to become, how you change your reality. He talked about, you know, how this life is a game. It's similar to like Grand Theft Auto, and if you was in Grand Theft Auto, like, what would you do, right? So he just went on and on, and like I listened to like, I want to say at least 2 to 3 videos of Kanye West just talking. And at one point in time, I didn't know, I'm gonna get right back on topic, but I'm talking about the videos. At one point in time, I didn't know Kanye West was intelligent or emotional intelligent. I didn't know he was aware, because I've allowed society to program my mind with the concept of, oh, Kanye is crazy. Kanye crazy, Kanye delusional, Kanye this, that, and third. But I never really took the time out to look into him, to see like, you know, okay, who is this person? You know, what's going on? Every single video I watched of Kanye, it was the same. He was the same. Like, nothing switched up. He didn't switch up. Everything he said was the truth. He even exposed like a lot of truth within his videos. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like the videos that I watched, like, he literally dropped a lot of knowledge. Like, the knowledge Kanye dropped is the knowledge society don't want you to know. Because the moment you meditate on that knowledge, and the moment you start to use that knowledge within your life changed to where you no longer rely on society. You no longer need to buy this, that, and the third. And here's another little snippet thing that he said, and then I'm gonna hop on back to the video. He spoke on how creators of like Disney channels, how they create like the storyline of like the characters, and how the characters, their mother or their father will pass away, and they strategically created like that because then that child would then be a consumer of ice cream. And that this is his words. That child will be a consumer of ice cream. That child will be a consumer of buying branding. He talked about how because of the hurt that that child experienced, that child will rely on negative coping skills and negative coping mechanisms to feel good, to feel better, instead of going within themselves to discover, what is the pain? Where's the pain coming from? How can I fix the pain? And when Kanye said that, that right there showed me or told me who he really is as a person, and how society is trying to paint the picture to make it seem like he's crazy, this, that, and the third. Look, I don't know what the whole is. I don't know. I'm just going based off of what I seen on that video. And I feel like if everyone in this world was to listen to that video and to mentally understand what he meant by your pain turns into you, well, your pain makes you into a consumer, it will then change the way you do things. It'll change the way you rely on ice cream, food, having name brand clothes, driving, fancy foreign cars. It will really change your view to where you will understand, like, the reason why I'm craving this stuff is because I'm hurt. So why am I hurt? You get what I'm saying? Instead of you going outwardly, externally, you will go inwardly and discover the hurt and discover the pain, right? So him saying that, like, it really helped me to like to understand, like, okay, this is what's going on with me. I've been knew this is what's going on with me, but this makes sense on why, this event happened in my life and why I do X, Y, and Z. Because when I eat fast food, I feel good. When I spend money, I feel good. And it's all because I've became a consumer of my pain. I don't want to be that anymore. Okay? And then plus, I don't want someone else to control me. I want to control myself. But let's jump into the different tips and tools that I discovered that can potentially help you on this self-love, rebranding, finding yourself journey, right? So tip number 1, I suggest that you utilize YouTube. I know you're on YouTube right now, right? Utilize YouTube literally for everything it is that you need to know. YouTube is one of those platforms that's just, whoever thought about YouTube, like a brilliant. Utilize YouTube. So say for instance, I'm going to use my own personal story on how I would go about it, right? My mother passed away when I was 3. I never had a mother figure in my life. Or never the motherly figure that I expected a mother to be. I felt like some of the women, like, they just wasn't, like, flat out wasn't. And then some thought they were, but it's like, girl, it's absolutely no way I would want you as a mother. Or it's absolutely no way you think you're a mother doing the things you're doing, acting the way you acting, and saying the things you say, right? So it was a part of me that actually, rejected them. And that's okay. That's my journey. That's how I operate. So if I'm trying to heal that mother wound, that abandonment wound, that's within me, I would then go on YouTube and I would look for videos about mothers loving their daughters, mothers showing up for their daughters, mothers teaching their daughters how to be loving, how to be kind, how to be affectionate, how to be nurturing. You see? So then I will allow those different videos to help me on the journey of, oh, this is what my mother was supposed to teach me. This is how kind and compassionate my mother was supposed to be towards me, right? Now, within these videos, I want you to use your discernment within these videos, right? Because you're gonna come across some videos that sound right, that look good, and they may not be giving you the advice that you want. The advice that they're giving to you may not be, it may not sit well within your gut and different things like that. This is all about you, your journey, and what it is that you want to accept. Okay, you don't have to accept any and everything. You just accept the things that fit right with you. Okay, so number 2, I would highly suggest that you seek professional help, because on this journey, the reason why a lot of people find themselves stuck, or they can't become the person that they want to become, or they can't release the trauma that they want to release, is because they don't know how. They don't know how. They don't have, the professional help to guide them through the journey of releasing the trauma, right? So I would suggest that you think about it, because I feel like when it comes down to getting the therapy, when it comes down to getting a therapist, that's such like a taboo topic within the community. And I feel like having a therapist is literally like a lifesaver. Having a therapist is amazing. Like it's for me, my therapist, I've only had one therapist in like my adult life. I think I've had social workers and therapists when I was a child, but in my adult life, I've one therapist, and everything has been great within between her and I. But I know some people may not experience that. Some people may have some crazy experiences with their therapist or whatever or whatnot. And I don't want to throw that under the rug as if that don't count, or as if that don't matter, because it does. It does. However, I just suggest seeking professional help to help you on this journey, because it could be beneficial. You have someone that's on the outside looking in. You have someone that's been to school. They're trained, they're skilled, they're educated on this area. This is someone who can refer me to other people if I need to be referred to other people, to another clinic, to another place, this, that, and the third. I just feel like it'll be extremely beneficial to seek professional help. And the next few steps is basically for you to meditate on and to think about. So when it comes down to you rebranding your life and you becoming a new person, I want you to think about, what does this look like for me? What does this new life feel like to me? Does it mean I wake up every morning happy, excited to spend the day with myself, to love on myself? Does it mean I get to wake up and I'm living at a beach? I'm living in a beach house, and I wake up and I look through my living room windows, and I see the beach. What does this new life look like to you? What does it feel like to you? Once you get a deeper understanding of that, you need to hold on to that feeling, and you need to allow that feeling to just complete you, because you are a new person. You're no longer the person you used to be, right? You're this new person. And I know it's like a lot of traumatic things, happen to people, and it's kind of hard to embrace the new, because you're so comfortable with the old, You're so comfortable with holding on to the old. But think about how long you've done that for. Think about what you've received from holding on to the old. What are the benefits of holding on to trauma? Think about that. About the people you have in your life. Think about those people. Ask yourself, first of all, ask yourself, is this person fulfilling me? Is this person serving me to the capacity that I need to be served? Can this person serve me to the capacity of where I need to be served? What role does this person play in my life? And are they fulfilling my needs? Like, these questions are the questions that you need to ask. You know how, like, in the middle school and like in high school, we had like 4 quarters, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. And at the end of each quarter, we had, our report cards. We had our report cards, and then we also had like our parent teacher conferences along with, the report cards or whatever. And at the end of the quarter, that basically told you, like, this is how you're doing. This is where you stand. Some people, may have been recommended to, like, additional classes, additional help, tutoring, and that and the third. But basically that time in their life gave them the idea of, okay, this is where I stand, right? I feel like we all need to apply that to our lives, because we all need to go back to the drawing board a few times, whether if it's 4 times throughout the year or if it's 8 times, however many times you need to go back to the drawing board. But I feel like we all need to go back to the drawing board several times throughout the year so that we can check in with ourselves to see where we are and how we're feeling. Because you have people in your life, or you're doing things that's not serving you. Those people are not serving you. You're constantly repeating bad habits over and over and over again, and you're not even aware of those habits. It could get to that point. So you don't even become aware of your habits. Like, you're so used to being you, like you're not even aware of you. Or you've never considered reflecting upon yourself to say, why I do those things? Why I say that the other day? Why did I respond? You get what I'm saying? So I feel like we need to learn how to check in with ourselves more often. It does not have to be every day. Does not have to be every day. I mean, you could, do a small check-in with yourself, see, how am I feeling? Okay, I'm feeling good, this, that, and the third. But when I'm talking about like a check-in, I'm talking about like an actual sit down, going back to the drawing board check-in of how am I feeling? What am I doing? What are my goals? What goals have I accomplished? What goals are kind of, a little hard to accomplish? Okay, then maybe I need to set some realistic expectations. Maybe I don't need to accomplish this goal. If this is a goal that I've been wanting to accomplish for years and I can't accomplish it, then maybe it ain't meant for me to accomplish it. So, it's important to rely on, or to go back to that drawing board, because that drawing board is what's gonna give you a reality check to show you, like, okay, this is where I'm at. This is what I'm doing. These are the people that's in my life. These are the people that I want in my life. And this is where I want to be. So, okay, if this is where I want to be, what sacrifices do I have to make right here, right now, today, to get me where I want to be? This is your life. This is your life. You get to control this. Not no one else. You get to control your life unless you allow other people to control you. But this is your life. You are the main character in your story, in your life. So therefore, whatever it is that you want to fix, you can fix it. Whatever it is you want to change, you can change it. And you won't be penalized. Because this is your life. And because you get to do what you want to do. Okay? So, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I want you to know that you can literally start over whenever. You can start over whenever. You can start over right now. Right now. You can start over 10 minutes from now. You can literally start over whenever, because to be honest with you, the past don't exist. The only thing that exists is the now, because you can control the now. You can't control the past. The past is gone. So you need to get in the driver's seat. And you need to figure some things out. Figure some things out. See what it is that you want. See what it is that you want to do. How you want to do it. When you want to do it. And work some things out for you, for yourself, for your life. So that you can live the satisfied, fulfilled life that you deserve to live. And I know deep down inside, like, you really, really want it. But you may, make mistakes here. You may make mistakes there. You may not know how to do this, that, and the third. Listen. It's all going to come together. You just got to step up and be the main character and say, hey, look. This is why I draw the line at. This is why I draw the line at. Because I'm not happy. I'm not satisfied. So you got to go. This bad habit got to go. Because it's preventing me from becoming the person I want to become. All of it has to go. Like, if you're not here to help me grow and to get to the next level that I want to be at, you have to go. And that's okay. That's okay. Even the person I was, she got to go. I remember watching videos where people talk about how, like, the past version of you, like, a part of you have to die. Like, a part of you have to die. Like, you have to have a funeral for yourself in order for you to become that new person. I'm at that point, baby. I'm days away. Because I am going to live the life I know I can live, the life that is inside of me, like the amazingness, the brilliantness, the uniqueness. Like, I'm going to live the life I've always dreamed of living. I'm going to live it. Like, it's not, oh, can she can and she will. She can and she will. He can and he will. So that's that. Take it as you please. And I'll see you guys on my next episode of my talk show. Bye.